shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 101.1 WJRR. Bunch of freaking idiots.
I had to drop in Freebird this morning. Hockey team overtime, sudden death overtime win over Sweden yesterday, and that started blaring in the hockey arena in Italy.
How cool is that?
That was like hair stand up on your arm moment, man.
To think Skannerd was just here over the past weekend. Now they're being blared in Ity.
Pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
All right. Still got a few minutes left. Throw in a vote for You Say It, We Play It. JR Facebook page. That is if you want to put yourself in the running to win Motley Crue tickets. Papa Roach, artist this morning, 3 songs there. All right, so tell us which one we should play back at 9. And then one of you votes will be randomly given the Motley Crue tickets.
Again, JRR Facebook page, about 15 minutes you have on that, and in about 15 minutes we're also going to be playing the brand new Foos.
Yeah, play that just after 9 o'clock. You know...
What?
Some of these stories, you would think that just the most basic of basic common sense could prevent so much of this stuff from happening.
There's a huge lack of that in this world in general.
Let's go to Phillipsburg, Montana. 25-year-old fella there arrested after showing up drunk to a police station. He was also stoned, which he admitted to, in order to pay a fine for open container. He was written a ticket for an open container. So he drove drunk to the police station after smoking a few bowls to pay the fine for the open container.
So now they nail him with the Dewey.
Police noticed this guy wobbling into their, lobby area to pay the fine and approached him. And they before they even got within a few feet, they could smell the alcohol, knew he was wasted, and asked, did you drive here? And the guy goes, yeah. And then the guy reportedly admitted to having the drinks and smoking a couple of bowls. Breath test showed he was 3 times over the legal limit.
Wow.
Oh, by the way...
I was thinking maybe just he had the little scent on because he was taking the edge off from all the cold Montana weather.
There is also another open container in his vehicle.
Oh, yeah, of course. He has to have his roadie.
Again, just a small piece of common sense would...
I mean, you could have Ubered it up there.
Probably could have paid the fine online.
Yeah.
Stay home and booze it up all you want, bro.
Somebody said, I always say common sense is an oxymoron. Really is. Think about it.
Well, that's the other saying.
Sense.
Common sense isn't so common.
Somebody, that's what they were getting at. Somebody said, thank you for starting my morning with Freebird. Somebody else texted in, I got 3 extra reps on the bench press. Freebird!
Damn straight.
Freebird's got me wanting to mosh. I don't know if I'd want to mosh to Freebird, Nick.
Paramore reported that yesterday in his...
that's what he's talking about.
Right.
I get it.
Whammy Bay, bro.
That's it, man.
All right, headline of the week number 5, I believe this would be, get your very unique phone that only you have out and record this so we can play this back
I was already recording.
Amongst the other contenders tomorrow for you all to ultimately decide.
And go.
Climber faces manslaughter charge after leaving girlfriend on Austria's tallest peak.
That's not very nice.
This headline is a little bit misleading and unduly harsh, if you ask me, once you further examine the body of the story.
Well, Pat, hold on a sec. If it's Thursday today and this is coming out now, did this maybe happen on Valentine's? That would be
you are doing exactly what the headline implies, is that there was some sort of beef and he did this out of spite and he did it because he just wanted to off her because it was such a brutal situation. No, what happened was the two got stranded on this peak when some really bad weather came in and needed help.
So he went to be the chivalrous guy to go get help.
And unfortunately, by the time he got back with the help, you got this.
Blue stiff. It's not very helpful leaving a girlfriend up there to freeze to death.
What would you have done? Stayed there with her to die, or have a hope in hell that
you can? Never been this problem. I wouldn't hike up to the top of the tallest mountain somewhere. Come on. Remember that common sense phrase?
Sure. Yeah, that point taken.
Could you use a little? You saw me back in the day when we were just walking up a little part of Colorado. And I was going, oh my God.
Elevation's killing me.
Yeah. Granted, I was a smoker back then.
Let's keep it international here and go to some place called... All right, I'm going to do my best on this. KwaZulu-Natal.
Okay.
KwaZulu-Natal is a province in South Africa. And a town there called Stanger, and a bank there called the Creatis Bank was the site of sheer chaos yesterday after a family walked into the bank lobby wheeling in a dearly departed and proceeded to deposit the dearly departed, which was in a body bag, by the way, on the floor of the bank as proof that their loved one had passed away, and therefore
they wanted the will money.
The insurance payout, which the bank was facilitating and requiring proof of death, should immediately...
So they wanted the certificate of death that normally you bring. Like, you used to have to fly with one. Remember that?
You are exactly on point with what happened here, or actually what didn't happen.
We don't have a death certificate. Look, here she is.
When, in fact, I'm sorry, but they easily could have gone to, they describe whatever office this is. It's right in the town where, when this happens, you go to get the paperwork to, prove, for whatever purposes it may be, in this case, insurance and the payout, that so-and-so is no longer with us. No, they just wanted to bypass that and hoping for the immediate payout. Here's your proof.
Come on, bring it. This money needs to go to us. Do you remember those days when...
And they say no one goes inside the bank anymore.
Yeah. Do you remember the... Don't worry, he doesn't need a lollipop or anything. You remember the days if you were flying to a relative's funeral, you had to bring a copy of the death certificate in order to get a discounted plane ticket?
The bereavement rates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How morbid is that? You know how hard it is to ask a relative, hey, I know Uncle Chuck just died.
Look, I'm trying to save a few bucks here, man. It's not easy to get to Poughkeepsie from here.
Come on. Aunt Daphne, look,
short notice?
Can you just give me a photocopy of that?
You can email it to me.
Yeah. Look, we got these phones. Let me just take a picture. We're still at the funeral, Bobby.
That is awkward, man.
I had to do it. I wouldn't do it. I said, you know what? I'll pay the extra plane ticket. That is very uncomfortable. Hey, really.
Buck's a buck, man.
Really sorry. I think that they did a Seinfeld episode on that.
I'm sure.
Where one of them had to, I think it was, what's his name?
George
Kramer. George.
George was probably BSing to try to get a bereavement rate.
That's what it was. I think it was that.
Well, and that's the answer to your question, though, is because if you didn't require any kind of proof, you'd have everybody trying to game the system.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, stewardess, may I have an extra cocktail? My uncle died. I'm way up there right now.
They didn't call us stewardesses anymore.
Okay, sorry. Were you a secretary before this?
Hey, world.